Thing rigged up yet. Charles is already casting and catching. Fighting the wind is going to be what's going on today. Just so you guys know, let me put the windsock in. There we go, Charles. Ooh, chatterbait right off the bat.
Oh yeah.
Charles, we're trying to make a topwater video this morning. This guy.
Well,
but anyway,
wanted to go with that little bit of bright on it.
Right. Yeah, that color will work in here.
Or I mean this light.
So, hello everybody, welcome to the show. Bass and Bonsai, out of the house, out on the water. If you guys can still make out that moon, I'm gonna try to show you. Right up in there is a little, I don't even know what you call that. What do you call that little moon phase, Charles? Charles don't know.
Oh, it's a,
I don't know
sliver
either.
crescent.
Right, but that sun is right behind that moon. It's getting ready to pop up, and we are out here fishing, catching some largemouth bass. So buckle up, hang on. It's going to be a windy 20-mile-an-hour winds coming from the south. Unfortunately, this place runs, you guessed it, north and south. So we are, we've actually got, did you bring your wind socks, Charles?
Yeah,
Are they? So we're going to try to rig up some wind socks. I may even put a little separate video kind of showing that, just, you know, how well do they work. Some of you guys are curious, may want to add them to your boats. I know this little boat, just the wind will flat out catch you and pull you all over the place. So anyway, topwater, chatterbaits, jabberjaws, maybe some soft plastics, whatever it takes, jigs, you know, always throw the jig. There's something right out there in the water right there. Anyway, let's go. This adventure starts right now. And it ends after we catch a ton of fish, Charles. All right, let's go. I literally just shut the GoPro. I haven't even turned the GoPro on. There's a button you push on top. The record button instantly starts recording Charles's second fish. I've yet to push the boat out, so it may be game on. We saw,
Just
yeah,
quarter pounders with cheese, but
or dinks, quarter pounders with cheese. We're McLovin' it. Come on, Charles, let's catch some topwater fish. I'm gonna get out here with the Hellraiser. I'm gonna try to raise a little hell, raise a little hell. Let's raise a little hell. All right, you ready, Charles? Ready to get the show on the road?
yeah, let me reel
Can
this one in.
Can I push the boat out, or are you gonna set and fish from the bank? As soon as I get in this boat, I'm gonna show you guys the conditions as far as water temps, what time it is. You know what time it is. You guys want to see how hard it is to push this boat out?
It's not that time. It's not PB&J time.
Oh. Dang, Charles, what'd you eat this morning? Did you eat bananas? It's a little shallow right here. I hope to not get myself wet. Dang it.
Want me to think heavy on the back end?
Something. Well, I don't know if you guys can see. I got a stretch going here. I think we're about there. Oh, whoa, whoa. Look out, Charles. All right, I think I can get the oar. Here we go. Maybe another push. Wind might take us.
What's in the box there?
That's a buzzbait. All right, here we go. 59-degree water temp, so just under. They'll probably get above 60 today. It's gonna be hot again today, or warm anyway. 7:15, just enough light. Come on, Charles, you stopped too soon.
We're moving. No,
Yeah,
look how fast we're going.
We're blowing kind of that way. I'm just gonna get us out a little bit further, where I can get this trolling motor down for sure. Which way do you have this oar? All right, let's go. Okay, here's the game plan. We're gonna go to the dam first, so we're gonna fight the wind a little bit and then work around and just work our way down the bank. At some point in time, probably when we get back to here, we'll maybe rig up the wind socks, see how well they help us out. But I'm gonna start right off the bat, topwater. Charles probably gonna stick with chatterbaits, I'd imagine. But
why? It's good topwater.
Oh, you got a topwater? Okay.
It's gonna be topwater. So
trust me, Charles will be throwing the opposite of what we're testing. Every time.
That's the norm.
He does it all the time, every time. 100% of the time, 100% of the time.
But I catch fish.
So look at this. I'm kind of like Matt. If you guys watched in the last video, Matt's like, here's how he keeps his stuff organized. Me too, Matt. Look. You find a bait and you have every bait you own in that style all stuck together, right? No, you should be using the little bands, right? Like I mentioned. Just going by the water, I don't know what the water clarity is for sure. This place is typically clear. The lighting is just about the right way to where, let's be honest, every one of these baits should possibly work. But with the way the lighting is at this moment, you know, me and white, like the white poppers, I usually have the best luck with. So I'm gonna, if I can get them off my finger, Charles, I'm gonna rig up this white one. So those are going back in there. And if you're throwing a white bait, you know what color rod you should use, Charles?
Purple rod.
Purple rod? No, Charles. Charles. Yeah, well, you're not a girl, so use your black rods. But I am not a girl, but I'm very, how do you say it? Color savvy, maybe? Is that the word? Anyway, in all seriousness, I'm going to throw this bone color Hellraiser.
Get up to the dam, there's no wind.
Yeah, but we're going to try to raise a little hell, Charles.
Okay.
Wow, it just got way quieter real quick. So we have made it to the dam. It won't take long to get right back into that wind. And let me shut this lid just so this doesn't get blown out. Let me try to show you guys as I stand up. Oh, I heard that, Charles. Look at that. I could get one right at the boat. Charles has 3 fish to my none.
And that's a nice chunk.
I literally have not made a cast yet. That is a 2-pounder probably.
Yeah, that's a nice chunk.
On a Whopper Plopper. Look at that bass.
Oh man, that is nice.
Yeah, that is a chunk. Healthy bass. All right, let's see if I can catch up with Charles. Throwing the old Hellraiser. The old Hellraiser. Brand new bait to us, to everybody. Let me turn this trolling motor down.
Oh!
Oh my gosh.
Topwater is
He
on
missed it
this morning.
Yeah, he totally missed it though. Well, he didn't totally miss it. I missed him. He kind of sort of had it, but he didn't have it. There's a little, oh my gosh. My first, actually that's a second cast, second fish has hit this thing. Topwater, it looks to be on here. And I do have, let's just mention it right off the bat. I bought a lucky banana. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, that is not good. Third cast with the Hellraiser.
Shallow?
Rock bank shallow. I threw that sucker right up on the bank. Guess we're testing the durability. Got another one? Let me try. This thing casts like crazy good. Charles has another one over there. I got one too. Double.
Nice.
Charles has come. Oh, that's a dink. Mine's a dink too, but there's that stick right there. If you guys see it, I'm gonna try to throw to it. So Charles is throwing that way, I'm throwing this way, and it's both working. Woo! Awesome deal. Topwater. Oh, that was a mini jumper. Show them what you got, Charles, for bait. So we got the Hellraiser and a Whopper Plopper, little Whopper Plopper, perch color. So
yellow perch, which we don't have.
Let's go. Also, I went back to a these reels back on. Yesterday I had the Zillions rigged back up on the carbon lights, and I switched them back for today. There we go. All right, Charles back in the spot. Way out there with the...
Man, they're hitting it hard too. Look at that. Both hooks just, both barbs are buried.
Charles got him. I'm guessing they just want to raise a little hell. Uh-oh, Charles is tearing me up with that Whopper Plopper. I got Whopper Ploppers. Oh, something happened. I got a little too much gunk on my Hellraiser.
This ain't tearing it up.
Charles tearing it up. That big Whopper on a Whopper Plopper. Let me get this boat. We may want to just go ahead and rig them windsocks up. And my tail's jacked up. And straighten it up. Try to keep this boat sitting kind of right here. Another one? Charles is doing that kind of stop and go, I think. Definitely tearing me up by the numbers. It may be this boat. I thought Casey was lucky. It's the back of my boat. Luckier than the front. Something. Charles got another. That's a decent chunk there. Yeah, it does count. Unless you're bed fishing. Well, I'm going to throw this thing and then we're going to a different color. Try to go slow and give it a little. Okay, one more cast for sure, then I'm going to switch up colors. Oh! Yeah, that definitely hit it. So it is getting hit. The winds kind of drove us over a little tighter than I wanted to get, but let me just try that other color in this dude, just so I'll know. I was catching them on this one, but then it just simmered down enough that. Whoa! You have one?
They're behind the boat.
They're behind the boat. I think they're all over. Keeping the boat in any certain spot may be a nightmare. Charles caught another. What did I'm having some issues up here at the front of the boat. It is definitely, if you guys have not seen these things, there's the all black one. I think this looks cool. Definitely a weird designed bait. They're not as big. I thought they'd be bigger. It's not a huge bait. There's just a lot going on there. Kind of like they shaved down a pencil popper and then just added that blade on the back, which is almost identical to the blade that they had Strike King had on one of their original chatterbait style baits. I can't remember the name of it. It was before the Thunder Cricket.
Thunder Chicken.
Yeah, Thunder Chicken. I think I'm gonna go back to that white. What one? Yeah. There's something all underneath the boat. There's one. It's not big. Not big, but he's a Hellraiser, Charles. So the white one caught a couple, now the black one. Let's go, let's raise a little hell. If I catch anything bigger, I'll give it a kiss, maybe to get a pick, but till then, we're just gonna keep raising hell. Ah, that's a little far away from the bank. Oh, there we go. Got that one, Charles. That may be a little nicer. I'm gonna try to slow this boat down. Oh, that's a good chunk. Nice chunk. Out here raising a little hell. Got him with both hooks. Both hooks on the Hellraiser. Look at that fish. Maybe I do. Do I need a pick? Not yet. I'm gonna get bigger, Charles, and we're gonna get a pick. I'm gonna kiss this one though. Mwah. Give it a kiss. Mwah. Thank you very much. We might check for jumpers later on. That one definitely wanted it. Oh, there's... My Hellraiser's running weird. Better check it. Something's a little off. But I almost... I don't know. It's like the hook up to land ratio is a little bit off on this thing. Oh, something. Oh, my blade got bent. You guys got to check this. That could be a downfall to these. Look at that. That fish bent that thing. You want to make sure it's about as straight as you can get it. I don't think it'll have effect on how it runs at you if it's close, but yeah, that fish definitely bent it up.
Oh, crap.
Oh, they may need to make, yeah, they need to make it, they may have to, I don't know, what's that memory metal stuff that just it pops back? They need to, I bet you they're going to have to end up doing that. Because that bends and it bends, you bend it back, after a while, it's going to be weak. Right. And then that's one of your hooks. You know, it needs to be strong because that's the only hook that's got the fish. I see that instantly, kind of, I wouldn't call it a true red flag, but if you guys know me, I don't listen to red flags anyway, right, Charles? Yeah. So, there's a hit. Oh! The Hellraiser gets things attention, but oh, what is up with that? Oh, you need to go back to that first bait you had. That thing was going. Charles, like me, likes trying other things, but when I figured this jitterbug. So far, this. You know what? It may. Is it still bent? It is bent. Let me get it exactly the way it was. I think it lets it ride different. It needs to be totally straight coming out the back. Our luck started off awesome. That banana was working, Charles. That banana's slowed down now. We may have to eat that banana. Maybe not. Actually, I'm gonna eat the banana because I'm not gonna let you touch the banana. Yeah. Yeah, that way luck all go. Yeah, I still gotta catch up. No, don't put ketchup on a banana. It's not good. Never tried it, but trust me. Don't put ketchup on anything, actually. Sometimes on French fries. Do not put ketchup, oh, I had it right there, on your eggs. It's a good way to ruin a baby chicken, Charles. Putting ketchup on your eggs. You know that age-old question, what came first, the chicken or the egg? The answer is not the ketchup. Oh man, come on. I know what they would hit. These fish would definitely hit. Oh, there's right at the boat. I got him. He is a giant, Charles. Look at him. Just look at him. Oh, he's right at the boat monster. That was maybe 10 foot away from the boat. Welcome to Dinksville. Woo! I'm the mayor. Look out, Charles. Ooh. Take them out. Okay, this thing does get tweaked around. Every time you catch a fish, you gotta watch it. It gets needs to be straight. Every time you catch a fish, it will get tweaked a little if you don't watch it. So, like
you said, they should use spring.
Yeah, it's one of those. I see it becoming the weak point, the thing that will. There we go. Will end up. Could be a downfall to this bait as far as lasting long for you. Yeah. You got to constantly straighten that thing out. It's gonna eventually weaken and break. There we go. We are still on it.
I've been trying everything else. I'm gonna go back to the first one.
Yeah, that's what I went through a quick little phase of trying different colors of these buzz baits to try to get these Guggen ones. This bone color, now this bone color will probably go away once we get out here in the true sunlight. I would, maybe not though. If they're on bait fish, which I'm sure I would say this place has some sort of something in it.
Yeah.
This white may keep working, but
I'm surprised that they don't make like Whopper Ploppers. You know, they're just shad colors.
well, they do. I mean, everybody gives up, I feel anyway, on colors, because some companies have like 50, 60 colors.
Right.
I mean, they just fine-tune all kinds of crazy stuff, and other companies put out 6 or 8, and that's it.
Yeah.
And I've definitely seen times when color can be a world of difference.
Oh, yep, because I just got a hit this morning.
That quit. So yeah, I heard it. Which, and I've seen them up at Rogers, and I've seen them online before. There are companies putting out little like sticker kits to make baits different colors, kind of thing. But the crazy thing is, they're just so stupidly, outrageously priced.
Right.
Like, you need to put out a, you know, almost like you get these little kid stickers things for, you know, $2.50. It gives you like 25 different things. You put them on, peel them off. Once they get old, you go buy another pack or whatever, and you know, it will let you change baits, little skins, you know, you switch out. And if you really find one like, man, that's awesome, then like clear coat it, you know, or whatever, to where it just is a more permanent thing. You know, because basically almost all of your certain baits are going to be similarly sized, where you could make those, and maybe that's something I should do. Heck, might be able to make a killing on that. You know, because half-ounce rattle traps are all close, so you put, you know, a fairly,
you could make them kind of butterfly shaped, so you set it on the top of the bait.
There's a hit. Oh dude, sorry little dude, I yanked him totally out of the water. Right, so where you put it on across the, either, I guess, top.
Put it in the back, on the back, and it just goes down the side, and it's open where the hooks are.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's basically one of those things you can just put it on, peel it off, or whatever, or put it on. If you really like that color, you could actually just spray a clear coat yourself. That little dude got yanked completely out of the water on that. I set the hook like that was a 5-pounder, and it was a 5-ouncer. Me and Charles talking about, and I should do it because nobody's really done it, and you could do it very cheaply. What I should do is just,
dirt cheap.
well, the ones I've seen.
The trick would be to have like a sheet that had like 5 of them.
Oh, there's another hit. See how he missed it? What is up with this bait?
Have a sheet that had like 5 of them on it, and then have like 5 sheets to a packet. Different colors. 5
Right.
different colors, but each sheet had like 5 stickers.
Right. I'm still in this, I'm still, oh, I got a leaf. I don't know what I think about this bait yet. It definitely gets hit.
I think that would be good, right?
I don't know if it gets hit better than other baits. I don't know if it's like got that Whopper Plopper thing when the Whopper Plopper first came out.
I don't know, it still seems, the Whopper Plopper still seems to work.
Yeah, the Whopper Plopper is one of those baits that always work.
Yeah.
But when it first came out, it had that magic, just wow. Nothing had seen it.
Right.
This bait, I don't know if, I thought it may have that, but I don't think it does.
The thing about, I missed that one. The thing about a Whopper Plopper.
Right there at the boat. Oh! I got him too. Oh boy, let me give him a little line. Another, I told you this bait was, I think, just had that.
That bait's fire, man. I like it.
Well, it's
just
right.
It needs, and what you could do is you might be able to take that paddle off the back and put like a chatterbait paddle on it and get better metal. You know what I mean? If you start noticing that bending being a really big issue.
Well, no, but the thing's made into it.
Oh.
See, that's the part that's screwed. This is fine,
yeah.
and it's got the weight on the bottom.
Yeah.
We'll just have to see how long it
bending.
lasts. This is bending right here.
Oh, okay. The wire, not
yeah.
the...
No, not the blade.
Blade. Oh, okay.
100% the wire that's sticking out the back of that bait is... And it may be fine. It may, you know, this one right here may last until I lose it anyway, kind of deal.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to start getting blown around. I guess I will just let it take us and see what happens. But the two issues I've seen with this bait, just so you guys know, and then I'll end this footage. As you've probably seen, if I've left enough footage in, it gets like hit at, and it's whether they don't take it or it could be me maybe, but I feel...
That blade being right there at the hook
right.
could be causing something.
The hookup ratio isn't as good as I feel it should be, or just how they'll take the bait. And then that wire getting bent up, and we'll just have to see how long that lasts, kind of deal. Those are the two issues. They're 15 bucks. Oh, right. For $15, I want to bait, just like my Whopper Plopper. I can pull it out now. The original Whopper Plopper I bought is in that box. I've not lost it. It's there. It's a high dollar bait too in a lot of aspects, but it's one that you'll just have.
When they first came out, they were. Now they're getting more reasonable.
There we go.
I think I've been paying $7 bucks for them.
Right.
Now. Of course, now you go AliExpress and get the imitation.
Right, but if this Hellraiser won't be any better than a Whopper Plopper, and it won't last as long, and you stand a chance of losing them because they do sink and all that kind of stuff,
right.
I may be like, I'll just stick with Whopper Ploppers. Yeah. You know, buy a few more, maybe even have a few custom painted since they don't come in a lot of colors, kind of deal. But it's definitely legit 100% as far as getting bit. You guys can see that. It is a bait that fish definitely will hit.
I like my Whopper Plopper now, though.
Like I said, this is only my the first morning. You were there. You showed up a little bit later, but
yeah.
I used it that time period. Tried to use it with. We lost it right off the bat. Oh, there's a hit. Joo, look out. Tried to use it and lost it right off the bat at the other place. So.
Did you just have a bite?
Oh yeah.
Right there. I mean, right there.
Oh, I don't think
no,
so.
That was when you.
No, it makes noise when you get louder.
Yeah.
It'll make you think it's getting hit when I do that.
Yeah.
So I think sometimes that helps. It like jumps sideways.
Yeah.
It's a crazy bait. Where I really think them guys that you've seen them use crazy baits, like Larry Dahlberg was a guy I watched all the time. He go them peacock bass. Oh my goodness! Like if we ever make it down to Florida, this bait right here will tear those peacock bass up. They like that more aggressive topwater stuff.